Fernandes. Let's focus on a player who may well be moving to Saudi Arabia. This man here, Bruno Fernandes. What's the latest?
And to Al-Hilal. Al-Hilal, again, they're going to be flying the flag for Saudi Arabia in the Club World Cup. They want to have a big statement signing. They want to have a new toy to show off as well, especially in that first game against Real Madrid, which will be such a high-profile occasion. They are not giving up trying to sign Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United have made it clear the player is not for sale. He's our captain. He's starting for them in their friendly against Hong Kong today. But, of course, Al-Hilal are backed by the Saudi Arabia Sovereign Wealth Fund. They have incredible riches behind them. Not only that, I've been told that for a long time they've wanted to sign Bruno Fernandes, and they are putting incredible riches on offer. He's said to earn somewhere between £200,000 and £300,000 a week at Manchester United, one of the highest earners at Old Trafford. But if you take into account tax, half of that is tax. So his take-home pay is probably going to be around £150,000 a week. What the Saudis are saying is come to Riyadh, play for Al-Hilal. We will pay you at least £700,000 a week.
Tax
free.
Oh.
I think if you stay in Saudi Arabia, if you stay out of the UK for, 2 years, then it is all tax-free as long as he doesn't come back to the UK. And you would think he's from Portugal. So if he goes from Manchester to Riyadh, I don't think he's going to necessarily want to come back to the UK. So £700,000 tax-free. To be fair to Bruno Fernandes, he has not agitated for a move. He is not saying, I want to leave. I don't think he's motivated by money. But the big issue here is that he's 30. He's going to be 31 soon. And even though United are saying he's not for sale, we know what the financial situation is at Manchester United. And if Al-Hilal were to put 100 million euros on the table in front of Manchester United, United would have a big decision to make.
And so too with Bruno Fernandes. There's big money, and money tends to talk in football, as we know.
Exactly. I mean, it would be a big wrench for United supporters if Bruno Fernandes was to leave, because he is the one shining light at United. He's the one player who you think is still a world-class player. But because he's so good, clubs like Al-Hilal are going to be interested in signing him. And I don't think it's all doom and gloom at United, because they're about to wrap up a deal to sign Matheus Cunha from Wolves by paying his release clause. So even if Bruno Fernandes was to leave, at least you would have Cunha to look forward to watching.
I think the next few days are really, really crucial, because we know that Al-Hilal are prepared to pay around £100 million to sign Bruno Fernandes. They're prepared to pay him around £700,000 a week to make him one of the most highest paid players in world football. It's our understanding that Bruno Fernandes still hasn't made a decision about whether he wants a new challenge and to leave Manchester United for Saudi Arabia. We understand that he's speaking with his family, because not only is it going to be a big move for him, it's clearly going to be a huge move for his family as well. So I think these are really, really crucial days, Mike, with regard to the future of Bruno Fernandes. As far as Manchester United are concerned, they do not want to sell Bruno Fernandes. They haven't received a formal offer as yet. And I'm told that they will only consider any kind of offer for Bruno Fernandes if, of course, an offer comes in, but if Bruno Fernandes makes it clear to them and communicates to them that he does indeed want to seek a new challenge. So that is a situation that Bruno Fernandes and Manchester United find themselves in at the moment. You could argue, look, on the pitch, they can barely afford to do without him because of how he performed last season. Where would they have been had Bruno Fernandes not performed like he did? But then off the pitch, you kind of have to ask yourself the question, can they afford not to accept a bid that is worth around £100 million for someone who's going to be 31 in September? He's got 2 years left on his contract at Manchester United. He signed.
Man United star Bruno Fernandes considers shock move to Al-Hilal. Bruno Fernandes is reportedly weighing up a potential exit from Manchester United as early as next week, with Saudi Pro League giants Al-Hilal leading the race for his signature. Fernandes representatives are said to have met Al-Hilal officials in the past few days for further discussions about a move that would allow the 30-year-old to take part in the forthcoming Club World Cup. News.az reports. Citing BBC Sport, the issue has been the topic of conversation on United's current tour of Asia. While Fernandes has remained focused and continues to take his responsibilities as captain seriously, he has offered no guarantees about his future, which has led to some thinking he is ready to leave. Manchester United are said to be relaxed about the situation, while head coach Ruben Amorim has previously said he wants Fernandes, who earlier this month was crowned the club's Player of the Year for a joint record fourth time, to stay at Old Trafford. He also knows a rumored £80 million transfer fee might be the best way of being able to reshape his squad. Asked about the present situation on the club's current post-season trip to Asia, Amorim said, "We talk about this many times. You can see by his performances. You can see by his leadership. You can see the passion he has for the game. In difficult moments, Bruno is the guy who takes responsibility. He should do because he is the captain." Fernandes is expected to be involved in United's game against Hong Kong on Friday, 1300 hours British summertime kickoff. Al-Hilal have been keen to make a statement signing ahead of a Club World Cup campaign where they will face Real Madrid, Red Bull Salzburg and Mexican side Pachuca in the group phase. Fernandes signed a contract extension to 2027 with the option of a further year. In August last year, he is one of United's highest paid players, and it is thought the Saudi offer would more than double his earnings if he chooses to accept it. He finished clear top scorer with 19 goals in the season just ended, with many observers feeling United would have been in serious danger of getting relegated without him. Al-Hilal ultimatum for Fernandes. Al-Hilal move for Manchester United's Bruno Fernandes. Manchester City joined the race for Ryan Cherki, and Leroy Sane could return to the Premier League. Saudi Pro League side Al-Hilal have offered a deal for Manchester United captain Bruno Fernandes, 30, and told the Portugal midfielder he has 72 hours to make a decision. Mail. External Manchester City want Lions 21-year-old French midfielder Ryan Cherki, who has been linked with Liverpool and Chelsea. Telegraph subscription. External Everton have joined Leeds United in wanting Newcastle's 33-year-old England striker Callum Wilson, who is out of contract next month. Sun. External Tottenham have been offered the chance to sign 29-year-old Bayern Munich and Germany winger Leroy Sane, who will become a free agent at the end of next month. Sky Sports. External Liverpool manager Arne Slot wants to keep 26-year-old Netherlands forward Cody Gakpo amid interest from Bayern Munich. Mirror. External Aston Villa looks set to sign Feyenoord's 18-year-old Dutch striker Zeppekino Redmond on a free transfer this summer. Sky Sports. External Arsenal have held talks with Sporting striker Victor Gyökeres' agent in Lisbon and made a £59 million offer to sign the Sweden international. Correio de Manha in Portuguese. External Manchester United have agreed the framework of a deal for Ipswich Town's Liam Delap and are waiting for the English striker to decide on his next move. ESPN. External Manchester United are the leading contenders to sign 16-year-old Southampton defender Harley Imston-James, but face competition from Chelsea, Tottenham and Arsenal. Mail.